Welcome to the Pauper Gauntlet, brought to you by mtgotickets.com. Check out the link in the show notes. And please go there, because that helps. They'll see that you come from the Pauper Gauntlet and they'll be more willing to sponsor the next one. So I'm playing Mono Black Land Destruction. It's in round 2 of the Gauntlet. So this is double elimination, and this is one of my favorite decks from the Gauntlet. And I very much don't want it to lose here. It's by Negator. And I know he's done a ton of work on the deck, so I want to represent it well. We lost to Hexproof in round 1, and that's the only time I played Hexproof, I think, in the Gauntlet so far. And that's of course a terrible matchup for this deck. So here we go, Negator, and I'm gonna bring this deck to round 3 for you. We had a pretty good run last year. Let's do it again. This looks sweet. Keep it. My opponent is Cheval. Let's be polite. Yeah, swamp, shittering rats. Go from there. Or maybe wreck a blue land. So what happens if it's a snow land? We deals 1 damage. Yay! I have seen some snow lands during the first round of the Pauper Gauntlet. And islands we do want to wreck immediately. Hope it's not Delver, that's a hard matchup. And not doing anything here on turn 2, that does not feel great. Yeah, Delver, we take out the land destruction package and become a regular mono black control deck. We're gonna start next turn. And we really don't want to play a land destruction spell into a counter spell. But if we can, we'll wreck the blue mana. Oh. So, and even Daze is kind of a land destruction spell, so now we're definitely going for lands. Put the 1 card on top, 1 card on bottom, but now we're gonna hit him with our Fury. F8, F6. We have, of course, the bonus advantage of being jerks and playing land destruction in the Just for Fun room. He is gonna counterspell anything we cast. But I think we need to force that so he can't brainstorm or think twice or get any other value here. So I'm casting Shittering Rats. So I feel that we can then, if we hit 5 mana, we can sign in blood and do something else. Oh, Deprive is kind of land destruction as well. If we hit 5 mana here, we can really go off. And we do. So I'm gonna cast another Shittering Rat, forcing the counterspell, getting through the Sign in Blood. But the Shittering Rat hits. So that means that he either doesn't have any counter spells or that he let it hit. But no, I get to draw more land destruction. Now I just need 1 land to destroy 2 lands a turn. Of course, Spire Golem is boring and sad for us. But it's not like we don't have removal. Yeah, 2 lands a turn now would be amazing. How much removal do we have main deck? We have 4 Chainish Edict. That's 1 Disfigure. 2 Tendrils. Oh no. Everybody loves that guy lately. Okay, let me hit the swamp and just double land destroy. But him drawing cards then, of course. Is there any chance he'll take the trade here? No, never. Oh, he will. Oh, he will return the lands in response to the land destruction spell. Oh, is he doing it? He has to protect his lands here. That's super powerful, isn't it? Why does he do it now? Well, that's just sad. What a mistake. So now I'll destroy the final land. And get another Shittering Rat into play. So he kind of helped me out, whereas he could have protected the lands. Fathom's here seems like a big problem for this deck, if played correctly. Am I missing something? I think that's correct. Okay, we need to draw some cards. Why do we only have 3 Ragers? Rager would be sweet here. As would, of course, Sign in Blood or many things. But now I'm kind of stuck against his defense, and he will play a land every turn, and I can't play a land destruction spell every turn. So I can see him getting out of this if I can't put any pressure on him. Like Gurmag Angler would be a super nice draw. But of course I just need to destroy the lands. Rager seems good. Love that guy in this deck. Provides a clock, provides extra land destruction. I think Icequake is better than Shittering Rats here. But we need to deal with that Spire Golem. This figure will help here, of course, as well. So we have 7 removal spells that we can draw. Chainish Edict will eventually help too. But now he's getting out of it. Now he's gonna enable his counter spells. We are just not doing enough. 2 Tendrils is our only life gain. We don't have the Grey Merchants. And we are stuck. We can only get 6 damage through even with 4 2/2s. So we really need to draw removal. And when he gets out of this land destruction trap, he has an excellent position to win the game. Because he has a handful of cards. And I don't have anything anymore. Except dirty 2/2s. Witches doesn't do a lot against this deck. It seems to be like mono blue control. Is mono blue control in the sideboard plan? Let's check. Affinity Burn, Delver, Fiend, Exhume control. Mono blue control is dead, but it is in the sideboard plan. Out with the witches, in with the Kiba gang, duress, distress, read the bones, befoul. I love it! And take out the tendrils. Wouldn't we then be very much stopped by Spy Golems again? Will Chainish Edict really be enough to deal with the Spy Golems? I think we might have bored this guy to death with our land destruction, which is a very likely result. Land destruction has an edge in the Pauper Gauntlet because people are there without any... what's the English word? Without any... They don't have anything to gain from these matches. They don't get any points, nothing. So if they are bored, they leave. So boring your opponent to death is a tactic, but the clock generally prevents it. So, but land destruction is a way, and I have admitted a lot of land destruction decks to the Pauper Gauntlet this year because I just love it. I want it to work. We have a red-green land destruction deck, we have a mono-green, a mono-red, a mono-black, and we have Gary Busey, the abusive drunk. And even the mono-black control deck has a land destruction switch sideboard. Is that it? Is that all the land destruction decks? Just trying to fill the space here when my opponent is doing something else. I think those are 5 land destruction decks. Yeah. Okay, I'm pausing a bit. This is kind of interesting because he should know that he has won here. That he is extremely likely to win this. As I have no way of getting through. I don't have any cards in hand. He has a full hand. What is he afraid of? Oh, no, he's back. Look at that. 4 minutes, but his deck is not a slow one. Not as slow as some other Pauper decks. I think he can definitely win twice still. And now what do I do? Now I know that whatever I play will be counted. So I better play 2 things, but then he will just recover so quickly. But I'm gonna have some cards in hand. But I don't see how I recover from this. Meaning this is probably a pretty terrible matchup for me. But it is in the sideboard plan, so we are prepared for this. And of course we stay a land destruction deck against mono blue control. But not against Delver. But that's probably even worse, because against the mono blue control, like if you switch to black control, we just get outvalued by his card draw. And if we stay land destruction, this happens. So I think we would actually be better off against Delvers. Against a regular Delver deck. No, he's not missing land drops, is he? Okay, this is a good card because it will end up in the graveyard somehow. Then I can get the edicts. And I think I will. I will just dredge it every turn now. God. He's outvaluing me. And the way you win is of course that you get rid of all the opponent's lands. But when he plays a land every turn, no ritual. No Change Edict, I mean. We had some other value we could put in our graveyard, right? Grim Harvest. Grim Harvest is definitely a way out of here. Oh, I can see now why Stinkweed Imp is in the deck. Now it feels very good. Problem is that I don't have enough mana to cast Stinkweed Imp and get back the Change Edict. But now Change Edict isn't a solution anymore. It's pretty much Grim Harvest I'm looking for. But what do I harvest? Well, Gurmagangler. Which is... There is stuff. There is stuff to do. I don't know why he didn't attack with the Spy Golem there. I feel that he should. Not exclude, but Ona's Grace. Well, that's a card we don't fear a lot in the land destruction deck. Okay, Stinkweed Imp is on the field. We still don't have a Chainish Edict in the graveyard, which is surprising to say the least. Dreamstalker. Oh, maybe it's... Yeah, it is Tricks. What's up with Tricks? Why do I see Tricks everywhere? Okay, now he has probably figured out what he should be doing with... with this guy. Do I attack with the Stinkweed Imp? That seems like the worst plan ever. But maybe I do. He doesn't seem to want to attack. I'll take 4. But I definitely want to make this trade if I can. But this will probably just make him attack and then I have to start blocking. He has no way of gaining life. And he does it again. He doesn't protect the lands. That's amazing. Seems so powerful. It voids all my land destruction spells. And then you get to draw 2 cards. I would have waited. Now I'm sure he will attack. But time is becoming a factor, for sure. Still has plenty of time to win twice though. Oh, why didn't I land destroy there? Damn it. Sorry. Too fast clicking. When there was absolutely not necessary. Stormbound Geist is a problem. Yeah. Now I have to stay home and defend. I only attacked because he was not attacking. Okay, so take out the land. Chainish Edict will just get me 3-3, but then we can kill it with Stormbound Geist. With Stinkweed Imp. So I am going for the Edict. It's my sort of one valid removal spell here. 27 cards in my graveyard. Grim Harvest isn't there, right? No? Could I have attacked there and got something out of it? I would have lost 2 rats. That seems bad. I want to get to 10 land so I can play Stinkweed Imp and flashback a Chainish Edict. Just Vaporsnag here kills me. Huh, look at what I said. Yeah. And actually my one attack there cost me a lot of time here because I could have dragged this on. With Stinkweed Imp still active. So that attack wasn't the best thing I've done so far. And now what's my out? Tendrils, but he has a counterspell up, so... Is there a Crypt Rat? I can't Crypt Rat. Actually, Stink with Imp doesn't do anything. But nothing else does anything either. So I'm just dead here, right? Yeah, not that I can do much. Maybe I should just have attacked with everything to waste some time. Spy Golem, such an excellent card. And he wins. Okay, good Sideboard Planigator, love it. We're taking out this figure. We're taking out tendrils. We're taking out 3 witches, but not the 4th one. We're putting in Kiba Gang. We're putting in 2 duress, 1 distress, 1 read the bones, and 1 befoul. And that is what we are doing. Wish us luck. Wish me luck. I really don't want to lose with this deck. I've said it before, I'm gonna say it again. Losing with this deck would suck. Definitely keeping this deck. What an excellent curve. Keeping this hand. Okay, I'm gonna stand up now. Now it's real. Out of super strong snuff. That's the price you pay. Okay. Duress him. What's the right pick? Oh, that is why I don't like Duress, but of course I see why you take it. Spy Golem, Dreamstalker. Meaning that we have an excellent chance at land destruction here. And I didn't notice he took a double mulligan. How sweet is that? And I should be able to crush his world. And Dreamstalker is of course not a problem. I have to destroy land, otherwise he will play that Spy Golem. So Chittering Rats is after the land destruction spells. Okay, let's see if he drew a counterspell. I'm getting stuck at 3 land here, that sucks. Oh, he drew a counterspell. Such luck. Still, he could not play the Spy Golem here. So I'm just gonna burn my land destruction. Oh, he's bouncing that thing now. Yeah, why not? But it will be hard for him. Is this the turn I cast Chittering Rats? No, I think I have to get the lands. Get as many lands as possible. It's not like Dreamstalker does anything. And then Chittering Rats will just wreck him. And the fact that I'm not drawing lands is not the worst here. Got to make sure that the Spy Golem never enters the battlefield. And now maybe I should prioritize trying to find more land destruction spells. This is interesting because a card on top, so he has the lands. Otherwise he should have gone for... So I probably have to draw cards here. He's getting out of this, I think. No, I'm gonna wreck another land. If I can. At least I'm getting closer to drawing lands. We only know Spy Golem in his hand. Cloudfin Raptor. Well, we don't care much about that. Rager for cards. I will shear when he has his first missed land drop. I should cycle this according to the instructions. Yeah, my instructions are actually pretty clear. Cycle the more after you get 3 lands. So I am going to cycle it. I will obey the instructions. But Chainish Edict Signing Blood next turn. No, we just need the Chittering Rats. We're gonna play the Chittering Rats. We are gonna obey the instructions. We will draw the lands eventually. Is that a missed land drop, sir? Oh, yes! Okay, now every Chittering Rat guarantees that he misses another land drop. This draw cannot be a land. He cannot play land this turn. And now we can start attacking. So let's attack. Crypt Rats, it's kind of tempting here, but of course we play the Chittering Rats. And we should be able to win against this deck when it mulligans to 5. And we're wasting his precious time. And now I'm gonna sign in blood. Try to do more business. It is tempting to get the Raptors out of the way. Oh, land destruction spell. You can't vapor snag my creatures. Yes! Okay, now we only need to do that once more. Negator, I'm fighting for you. For this deck. That Victimonite sure looks like a good card in the deck. But no! Submit it. Final duel. Mono black land destruction. I adore you. I don't want to see you go. No! The deck takes the first mulligan well. Mulligan. So what do we really have here? We have the Scry. We have 2 chances of drawing land. If we draw land, we can sign in blood. We can still duress. I'm going to keep this. And I really want you to, in your mulligan instructions, tell me what to do with 6 cards. But I am keeping this. I am putting anything that's not a land at the bottom. Because I have a gigantic problem here. And now I got to clear the way for the sign in blood with the duress. There is a land. And I am oh my god, this is gonna be speedy. Taking the counterspell, as deprive sort of works for me. But he's going to play a creature this time, so I will get the Sign in Blood off. And he has plenty of time to win. So here's the Krovikan Mist. And then he will just Dreamstalker. And I'm dead if I'm stuck at 2 lands. That I promise you. But I now will see 3 cards. And then he will deprive me. Oh, look at the land. Yes. Well, my next turn will be interesting, because if he keeps up deprive, he might just go Dreamstalker here. Oh, even more speed. He's keeping up deprive. He's attacking for 2. So the question here, we know he doesn't have any useful plays here on my turn. But I have to get that deprive out of his system. I have to make him take back a land to his hand. So what can I'm not gonna waste the land destruction spell. Or is that the tech here? No, it can never be. That's our theme. So I'm playing the Chittering Rats. Or is actually Chittering Rats more efficient? But how the hell do we deal with the... There's a lot of damage coming here. So I think maybe Chittering Rats... No, I'm gonna cast the land destruction spell because I think Chittering Rats is more efficient with Okiba Gang and stuff. Oh, now we can deprive and save the land. Oh, but that doesn't work. It still has the same effect. So just set him back in tempo, but that was sort of the point. So now he will go land, equip, Dreamstalker. No, he looks for more lands. But now we're not going to attack the lands. Now we're going to attack his card drawing and try to trade with him. But he is going to be very fast in destroying us this time. And Chittering Rats sure as hell won't get through. Gurmag Angler is not possible to cast yet. What do we do this turn? We have to get blockers online, but... I think I might have to Sign in Blood here. We can't block Dreamstalker. How the hell do we get out of this? I think I'm gonna have to draw cards. Now I have 6 mana towards playing Gurmag Angler. I'm definitely gonna play Edict here. It removes something very good. I'm at 9 people. Yeah, this looks bad. One of my favorite decks in the entire gauntlet is facing Elimination. Wow, he's killing me in 2 turns and I don't have any removal. I just have to cycle for removal here. I have no way. I'm just dead next turn. How do I protect myself from this? I don't. I can't get towards the Cloudfin Raptor because I don't have Victim of Night in the deck. I don't have Tendrils. And I have lost. That sucks so hard. It's terrible. I'm very sorry, Negator. Rough matchups, both rounds. God damn it. How many matches did we win last gauntlet? It's actually on the deck page. We got to round 5. But this is it. And he has plenty of time to win. All his creatures are flying. And I can't help but think if we had switched to the creature control plan, maybe we would have survived here. Because I thought it was mono blue control, but it wasn't. Should I have switched to the Delver sideboard plan after the second duel? Maybe I should. Okay, let's hope that Trix is not in this sideboard plan. Because then I would feel stupid. Because Trix is somewhere between, but it's probably more similar to Delver. So please, this is the second time I run into Trix. It seems to get popular because of the gauntlet. Please put Trix in your sideboard plan so I don't have to choose. But thinking about it now, I think I definitely would have gone the Delver plan. But it wasn't the Delver plan that won the second duel for me. I would have had... Yeah, I don't think it would just have been 2 more removal spells. Unmake and Victim of Night. And that would probably not have saved me either. I think he just had an amazing draw here. And it's a hard matchup. But I hate to tell you, but Mono Black Land Destruction has been eliminated from the Pauper Gauntlet. Thank you for watching.